Why so fragile? Your emotions, they've got their claws in you, haven't they? Anger, fear, sadness. You're sitting there in this beautiful, chaotic mess of thoughts while your emotions are all fighting for the spotlight, tearing you apart in the process. Well, at least you know that nobody's coming to save you. You think those emotions are making you strong? Like some kind of armor? No, no, no. They're poison. Slow, silent, corrosive. Eating you from the inside while you pretend they're keeping you alive. And the best part? You're the one holding the knife. So here's the real question. How long are you going to let them control you? You see, your thoughts are the language of the brain, and your feelings are the language of the body. Most people, they wake up and before the sun's even kissed the sky, they dive headfirst into their problems. Not because they want to. No. It's habit. The same stale routine, feeding the same tired emotions, spinning the same broken record of unhappiness. And the punchline? They don't even realize they're the ones turning the crank. And you wonder why some people are such monsters. They didn't start that way. No. You see, they became their emotions. They let the bitterness set the rules. And you've been doing the same thing, haven't you? Your pain, your despair, they're not the enemy. Oh no, they're your greatest masterpiece waiting to happen. But instead of painting the picture, you've been cowering in the corner, letting chaos smear you into a tragedy. See, the trick isn't to run from those feelings or drown in them. No, it's to stand in the middle of the storm and smile. Control is all about balance. Keep those emotions too close and they'll devour you whole. Let them roam free and they'll burn everything to the ground. But embrace them. Oh, that's when the fun really begins. That's when you take the leash. So all this time, you've been pointing fingers at the world, screaming at the unfairness and drowning in your own misery. You were really just addicted to those feelings, hooked on the drama and on the sweet sting of your own suffering, blaming everything outside of you as a coping mechanism, only to reaffirm those addictions to yourself. But the world doesn't care. It doesn't hear your sobs or your screams, your anger, your sadness. They're just chains and you're letting them pull you around like a dog on a leash. You're not living, you're reacting. And you think that's power. No, that's weakness. That's giving yourself up piece by piece until there's nothing left but a hollow shell of what you could have been. The real secret is that you can take the chaos, the misery, and twist it into something else entirely, something sharp, something deadly. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we turn those tables together. We harness those emotions into a laser, cutting precisely where we need it to cut. No wasted tears, no pointless shouting, just cold, calculated destruction. Tonight, we introduce a little anarchy. But don't think for a second it'll be easy. Oh no, mastery takes pain. You'll have to strip yourself bare, kill the parts of you that crave fairness. You know, that part of you that clings to the idea that the world owes you something. Sentimentality, weakness, they've all gotta go. And it'll hurt. It'll hurt like hell. But on the other side, you'll be untouchable. And the world, along with those people who once dismissed you, they won't understand. They'll see the calm, the control, and it'll terrify them. Because they're still slaves to their own emotions, flailing wildly while you stand there unbothered and unstoppable. They'll never know the freedom you found, and that's the joke. They never will. Control isn't about pretending your emotions don't exist. No. It's about bending them to your will. Anger becomes a scalpel, sadness a smokescreen, and fear a weapon to keep your enemies on their toes. You learn when to let it burn and when to stuff it out. And once you've mastered that, you become the storm. And you'll find that people respect control. Oh, they fear it. They'll cry, they'll scream, they'll beg for you to lose it like they do. But you won't. You'll be the calm in the chaos, the eye of the storm, and that's what will make you dangerous. Not your rage, but your discipline. Oh, and don't think the pain will disappear. No. It stays. But you'll learn to carry it, to use it. That pain, that rage, it becomes fuel. And while the rest of the world crumbles under its weight, you'll be standing tall, smiling, untouchable. See, the winners, they don't flinch from the burn or cower from the pain. They step right in, while the rest of the world scrambles to dodge the sparks, begging for some escape. They're there in the heat, laughing, because they figured it out. The fire doesn't destroy you if you learn to dance with it, because the ones who win, they're the ones who thrive in the fire. And the part they don't want you to know? Society wants you to be ruled by your emotions. It makes you predictable, easy to control, like a puppet. But when you own the chaos, when you pull the strings on yourself, no one can touch you. You become the storm they can't weather, and the joker in their little game. So, control isn't about muzzling the chaos, nor stuffing it down, pretending it's all fine and dandy. Control is art. You don't ignore the beast. You harness it. You ride it. You let it roar when it's time to roar, and whisper when the silence cuts deeper. So make your choice. Be the puppet, or the one holding the strings. But remember this, once you take control, once you master the chaos, the world will never look at you the same way again. They will fear you, not because you're angry, but because you're calm. And in that calm lies a power that they'll never understand. And trust me, when you're the one holding the reins, when you're the one who decides when the fire burns and when it doesn't, that's when the real fun begins. So go on, laugh, smile, and let them wonder how you became so untouchable while they're still drowning. Because once you've mastered your emotions, the world is yours for the taking.